Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio is a brand new online radio station playing country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen right now at skunkriverradio.com. Plus, the Skunk River Radio app will soon be available at Google Play and the Apple Store. Also coming soon, Skunk River Radio will be available on Alexa and Google Assistant. And starting on Monday, June 9th, you'll be able to listen to me, Steve Shuttler, from 6 a.m. to noon, and Neil the Hayes Crott from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, a division of Shuttler Media, LLC. Welcome in. It's time for some softball here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube on a Thursday evening. Hey, I about lost track of what day of the week it was, Josh. We do thank all of our sponsors. For some reason, our stream isn't the greatest right now. I don't know why. So usually come Ag and Hedrick, Copeland Auto Body, Cranston Family Funeral Home, and Fairfield Precast Concrete. Josh Clubb with us to do play-by-play, and Josh is also going to be doing the PA announcing for the starting lineups. But Josh, our stream will clear up before then, and we'll have a good broadcast. Take it away.
Yeah, not the only stream we wanted to clear up as we were sitting here before the game and watching the front come in, but it looks like it dissipated, and we'll be free and clear to get this thing in as we have this conference matchup between the Pekin Panthers, who are 4-6 on the year, and Highland Huskies, who are at 3-4 thus far in this one. I will run through the starting lineups as practice here on the air before we have to do it on the field. As a few minutes to go here as Pekin's taking their infield now. I'd assume Highland will do that next. But starting out for the visiting Highland Huskies, batting first, playing center field, will be the freshman Cameron Fink. Batting second, playing shortstop, the freshman number 9, Casey Schneblin. Batting third.
That's a fun name, I can tell.
It is. And
is that the Schnonenboom name or something like that? Yeah,
it's pronounced Schneblin.
Oh, really?
Schneblin. If you look at the way that name's spelled, Schnoebelen, is somehow you come up with Schneblin. But she's playing shortstop tonight. Freshman getting the start there. Batting third and playing second base is number 27, Lily Barre. Batting fourth and playing third base will be number 29, Maya Singbile. And then batting fifth and catching is an eighth grader, number 22, Adley Sweeting. Batting sixth, the designated player, is Addison Protzman. And batting seventh, the left fielder, Ava Sexton. Batting eighth will be the right fielder, Caitlin Thoman. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Kenzie Rouge. For the Panthers, they will send out, leading off, Carly Gamble. She's catching tonight. Addison Smith will bat second. She's pitching. Batting third will be Ezra Parsons playing second base. Batting fourth will be the third baseman, Maya Bainbridge. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Anna Hadley. Batting sixth and playing shortstop will be Kendra Schultz. Batting seventh and playing first base will be Michaela Shuttlefield. Batting eighth and left field will be Maya Glick. And batting ninth playing center field will be Abby Geis. So pretty similar lineup to what we saw in the first game as Pekin played North Mahaska this past Saturday, as we were here bringing that game to you live. And that first game was a low-scoring pitcher's duel, and the second game was the complete opposite. I think was the final 17-16, if I remember right. Just a lot of offense in that game. Some younger pitchers got some varsity time in, and the varsity hitters showed them what varsity is all about. So a lot of scoring. That was a long game. A lot of offense. I think 3 home runs hit in that game, if I remember right. A couple from Pekin. I know Anna Hadley had one. And Reagan Gruey had a couple from North Mahaska. So very high-scoring game. And long one. But here tonight, conference matchup, similar records. We'll see. Highland won the last meeting about a year ago today. Beat Pekin pretty handily, but as we've seen, Addie Smith on the mound. Also, last time we saw her on Saturday, she executed a perfect Chinese changeup. We'll see if we see that tonight. She froze Reagan Gruey of North Mahaska, a very good hitter. Completely froze her on that pitch, and hard pitch to execute, and Smith was able to do so. So just a little after 7 here, the JV game wrapped up here moments ago, and we're about set to play some softball. Did you go through the schedule? I was not listening to the opening because I was going through pronunciations. I was just seeing where we're going after this.
Yeah, we can bring up the schedule here. Let me get that out of the way. We got, let's see here, tonight. Let me catch up here. About halfway through the schedule for this year now with our baseball, softball coverage. We've got Pekin and Highland tonight. Pekin, of course, at the University of Iowa on Saturday. We'll be there for that. Central City and Keota, the 2 different games there. Monday, we're going to be right back here in Pekin with Central Lee. And then Wednesday of next week. Next week is a killer week, Josh.
It is.
We go Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. So Monday is Pekin and Central Lee softball. Tuesday night, of course, we've got the Tuesday night tune-up for race fans from Oskaloosa. And then on Wednesday of next week, it's North Mahaska and Keota softball. Thursday, BGM and Sigourney softball. Friday, North Mahaska HLVTC baseball. Saturday of next week, Sigourney at the Oskaloosa softball tournament. We'll know the opponent or opponents closer to that. So, yeah, next week's super busy. But, yeah, we've got lots of Pekin softball here the next few days right here on Steve Shetler Media.
Yeah, these players got to be looking forward to that game here in a couple of days at the University of Iowa field. And, of course, we were doing baseball, but catching glimpses of the softball game with Keota the other night. So they got a good team as well. So that should be a good one between Pekin and Keota. Don't really know much about Central City. It should be a good game. As the umpires are meeting with the coaches at home plate, let's look at some of the leaders here for these 2 teams. For Highland, your hits leader is Cameron Frink, the freshman. Has got 12 hits, batting average of 600. She scored 9 runs, batted in 3. She's got 1 double and 13 stolen bases. Hits leader for the Panthers is Maya Bainbridge. The senior's got 16 hits, batting average of 533, 9 runs, 13 RBIs, 4 doubles, 3 home runs, and 2 stolen bases. The RBI leader for Bainbridge is the RBI leader for the Panthers. For the Huskies, it is Lily Barre. The senior's got 5 hits, batting .385, 10 runs scored, 9 RBIs to lead the team. 1 double, 2 home runs, and 5 stolen bases. Wins leader for Highland, pitcher Larissa Murphy, who is getting the start here tonight. She's got 2 wins, 24 2/3 innings pitched with an ERA of 3.97. Wins leader for Pekin is actually Ezra Parsons, the sophomore's got 3 wins, 27 2/3 innings pitched with an ERA of 5.31. So that's some of the leaders coming in tonight. These 2 teams, after their last 5 or so matchups, Pekin most recently won at Waco by a score of 28-4, and previous to that lost to Holy Trinity 18-1, which is 3 games in a row with high scores, because then their game before that was that North Mahaska 17-16 final. So Pekin has seen a lot of offense here recently. For the Huskies, they most recently lost to number 3 rated Louisa Muscatine 4-1. Prior to that, they beat Mediapolis 11-2, and back on June 5th, they lost to Lone Tree 11-6. So it's kind of what these teams are coming into here tonight. As I said, Pekin seeing a lot of runs scored either by them or or the other team or both. So see if this they can find a low-scoring game. I think they'd have to, looking at numbers and stuff, they'd want it to be a low-scoring game to stay in this thing. This is a long coaches meeting. Usually it's about a 60-second, here's what's around the field, here's what's not, and here we go. But now it's time to do the starting lineup, so I'll let you take it away, Steve.
All right. I thought you were going to make me do it, and then I was like, whoa. Not ready for that. Of course, Josh, as I mentioned earlier, that he's doing the PA announcing once again for tonight's game, so you can hear him doing the starting lineups here momentarily.
Welcome everyone to tonight's matchup between the Highland Huskies and the Pekin Panthers. Your starting lineup, beginning with the visiting Huskies. Batting first, playing center field, number 2, Cameron Fink. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 9, Casey Schindler. Batting third, playing second base, number 27, Lily Barre. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 29, Mayla Sindel. Batting fifth and catching, number 22, Emily Sweeting. Batting sixth, your designated player, number 14, Addison Crossman. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 15, Ava Sexton. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 8, Caitlin Coleman. And batting ninth, the first baseman, number 20, Kenzie Roosh. Your flex player for the Huskies tonight is number 12, Larissa Murphy, who is pitching. And now for the Pekin Panthers. Batting first and catching, number 6, Carly Gamble. Batting second, pitching, number 3, Addison Smith. Batting third, playing second base, number 2, Ezra Parsons. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 18, Maya Bainbridge. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 55, Anna Hadley. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 23, Kendra Schultz. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 14, Michaela Shuttlefield. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 10, Maya Glick. And batting ninth, playing center field, number 1, Abby Geis.
It was performed on I don't know if you want to say it was like Stand Up to Cancer Day or something. That's why it was not.
All right, so once again, we're going to have the game underway here momentarily. As you can see, the girls are holding up signs. What you can't see up close on your screen is that they are holding up signs that they have made in support of maybe someone with cancer in their family or someone who has had cancer or has cancer. So the girls showing their support there. We weren't really told here up in the press box what was going on. So, girls showing their support for family and friends dealing with cancer. So, Josh, good job on those announcements there with the players.
Yeah, go about in my voice, and I just ran back, so
Yeah.
a little winded.
Well done.
I'm quick, but so yeah, the starting lineups, and Pekin will obviously take the field first, as Addison Smith will get ready to throw her warm-up pitches, and we'll start off with Cameron Fink, the hits leader for these Highland Huskies.
I don't know if you saw during the announcing for the players that when the Highland players came out, they each had their own of the coach and the players.
Yeah. I did not. I was looking down at the next name, because some of those were fun, and making sure that I was going to say the right position, and I definitely messed up 2 of the names. I'm for sure. So yeah, but
Well, that's the fun part of being the PA announcer.
it is. You
screwing up names.
Yep. You just try not to do it to the home team, because those you're supposed to know. But the throwdown is complete from Gamble. They will meet in the circle before we get this thing underway. As Fink, the center fielder and hits leader for these Huskies, will step into the box. As we get another pause here as the base umpire went back to Pekin's dugout. And he came back out now, so not sure. Maybe he forgot his clicker for the balls and strikes, but we're set to go. Fink digs into the right side. And the first pitch from Smith is bunted down the first base line. It's going to ride the line. By the time Shuttlefield got there, it was too late. So Fink reaches on a bunt single. And the first runner is aboard for the Huskies. That'll bring up the name, or the name escaped me here for a second, as a fake bunt and a steal is completed by Fink. Throw down not in time. I believe the pitch was called a ball. So Schneblin from the left side. He waits with the leadoff hitter on second base, no one out. The pitch is... So where that umpire's standing up, I can't hear him, and it is a 1-1 count. And where he's signaling with his arm is actually behind the pole in my view, the way that he steps there. So no scoreboard still yet here tonight. We heard that they're going to have one next week. Pitch is swung on and missed. Runner's going to go with it. Schultz was late to get over there for the throwdown. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fink at third. 2 stolen bases. To get that, that's the whole reason you do that. You put a lot of pressure on the infields to move that runner. The pitch is high, swung at, and struck her out, swinging for the first out. This will be 1 out, runner at third, and that'll bring up number 27. Lily Barre playing second base tonight. She digs in on the right side. 1 out for Smith and the Panthers. First pitch is grounded foul down the third base line. And she was on top of that in a hurry. We'll see if Smith responds with something off speed or a little bit elevated in the zone. The 0-1 is high for ball 1. Fink thought about it, but the ball bounced off the backstop right back to the hands of Gamble. And wisely turned around. Carly would not even have had to flip that ball back to Smith. She would have been able to just get to the plate before Fink. The 1-1 to Barre. Swung on and hit down the third base line again for strike number 2. And now Barre's got to even be thinking it's something off speed here with the 1-2 count. 2 balls that she was way out in front of. 1-2. Swung on and popped up to the left side, and it's going to drift out of play. Keeps the count at 1-2. And the at-bat alive. Every ball that's hit to the left side, Steve is looking at his car, so he will definitely go quiet.
Now, I trusted you with where we parked. So.
That'd be a heck of a hit to get all the way over there. We'll see. The pitch swung on and hit down the left field line, deep to the left field corner, and foul off the light pole. That ball had home run depth. Just way out in front of it is Barre. Count is still 1 ball and 2 strikes to Barre. She's fouled 4 pitches off here. The pitch swung on and fouled it into a hurt. right underneath of her. Oh, that ball went up underneath of her face mask and got her in the face.
Oh, nasty.
Is not a good thing when an umpire has to help a player. And hopefully she's okay. There, it looks like there is a trainer. That's kind of odd